Hello, my 3D printer peeps. I'm here with the BambuLab P2S, and today we are going to clean and lubricate the rods and lead screws. I will be using a blue Scott's shop cloth, isopropyl alcohol, this is 99%, Lucas oil, NLGI number 2, Super Lube lightweight oil ISO 68, and this, a dropper. Here in this toolbox, I keep the tools and parts required to maintain this printer. I have one for each printer. I use a label maker to write the name and model of the printer on the top. Having one of these for each printer can be a real game changer for your organization and the speed in which you can repair a printer when it unexpectedly breaks down and you don't have to hunt for tools. I will leave a link to all of these parts in my description. Without further ado, let's pop in to our P2S. Before we start, move the hotbed all the way down. In order to raise or lower the bed manually, touch the double cross, touch motion. You may then raise the bed 10 millimeter at a time or 1 millimeter at a time, or lower the bed 10 millimeter at a time or 1 millimeter at a time. Should you get a warning asking you to home the printer first, you may disregard this. We will start with the lead screws. Take your shop cloth and wipe all of the crud off the lead screws. Using your lithium grease, place a small dab every inch or so. Repeat this process on the other side. Please don't go overboard, just a little bit. Here in the back is lead screw number 3. You might even have to use one finger. You may have trouble getting in there with the tube. If that's the case, just use a finger. If you are concerned that your lead screws are really bad and you're having trouble wiping the entire screw, simply step up the smallest bit and those lead screws will turn. This is especially helpful for cleaning the backside of that rear lead screw. With grease on all 3 lead screws, use the screen and bring the bed up. When you get to the top, if you see a bunch of buildup, go ahead and use a Q-tip or your finger and a towel to clean it up. Check all 3 and continue on your way up. You should have a nice spread of grease on your lead screws. Here at the bottom of the lead screw is a bearing. Place a drop of oil into that bearing. If you are not comfortable using this giant bottle, use a dropper and suck up a little oil. The dropper will make adding a drop of oil super easy. The dropper will be especially handy in the back. With the oil in all 3 bearings, go down 10 and up 10, 2 or 3 times. Then, either using an alcohol bottle or a spray bottle, I'm using dollar store glasses cleaner, wipe this rod down. Do this on both sides. When you are done, apply a small amount of lubricating oil on both rods. Now you will use the screen and bring the bed all the way down. You should now have all 3 lead screws lubricated and both rods oiled. It is now time to turn off the printer. This will give you the ability to move the hot end. We will now clean this rod, and this rod on both sides. Push the tool head all the way over and wipe this rod down with an alcohol-soaked shop towel. Do the same for the bottom one. Move the hot end over and get this side. Be mindful of your belts, but don't be afraid to get in there and get things clean. We are now going to place a small bead of oil on this bar and this bar. Move the hot end over and get the other side. Move the hot end back and forth a few times. We will now do the same thing with this bar right here. Push the hot end all the way back. Clean that whole bar. Bring the hot end forward and clean the remainder of the bar behind it. Lightly oil that rod. Bring the tool head forward. Get that little spot you missed. And bring the tool head all the way back and all the way forward. Repeat this process on the other side. Having completed the cleaning and lubricating of your rods and Z-screws, it is very important to run a full calibration. Do this by touching the gear icon, touching calibration, touching print calibration, leaving everything default, and pressing start. When the calibration is complete, you may return to using your printer. And we are done. The routine lubrication of your P2S is complete. However, there is an entire second stage of lubrication. It's idle pulley lubrication. That process is a lot more delicate and a lot more involved. I'm going to recommend against attempting to do this without a specific reason. However, should you see your printer getting a little gunky, a little old, or a few thousand hours on it, the cleaning and lubrication we just did is probably a good idea. I'm Mr. Greg, and you're on 3D Rundown.